Hi, this is Maggie from Crafts the Charm. Welcome to a 2-minute technique. Today's technique is the purl stitch, both English and Norwegian style. To do this, you'll want knitting needles, yarn, and scissors. When you use the knit stitch on one side of your fabric and the purl stitch on the other, you create stockinette, which looks like this swatch. Knit and purl are often alternated to make ribbing, like on the tops of these Christmas balls. To begin, cast on the number of desired stitches. There are 3 2-minute technique videos that show different casting on techniques on this channel. If you're knitting stockinette, generally you will then knit a row. When you turn the work over, you'll purl a row. To purl in the English style, hold the needle with the knit fabric in your left hand and hold the other needle in your right hand. Hold the yarn in your right hand as well. When we knit, we hold the yarn behind our work, but when you purl, you should bring the yarn in front of the work. Slide the right needle down through the top stitch on the left needle from the top. Now loop your yarn over the right needle. Point the tip of the right needle up and toward the left needle and move it back the way it came. Now it has the new loop of yarn on it. That's your stitch. Now slide that off of the left needle. The stitch is now transferred to the right needle. Continue until you purl the last stitch onto the right needle and then transfer the needles between your hands and do your next row, which will be the knit stitch if you're stitching stockinette. In stockinette, purl is the back side of the fabric. Norwegian purling is very nice because you don't have to move the yarn to the front of the work, so it's an easy transition between knitting and purling. To purl in the Norwegian style, hold the needle with the stitches in your left hand and also hold the yarn in your left hand behind the work. You will hold the other needle in your right hand. Now slide the needle behind the yarn down through the top stitch on the left needle from the top. Bring the needle back up and scoop the yarn around the needle counterclockwise. Now bring the needle back down on the outside of the top stitch on the needle and scoop it from the outside, moving under and up. To me, it feels a little like I'm undoing some of the work that I've done. Now slip the top stitch off the needle and continue purling on this side. With the purl stitch, you can now make fabric that is stockinette, and you can make patterns of alternating knit and purl stitches. Happy crafting!